Tulsi Gabbard is a former Congresswoman and presidential candidate. Joins us now to react. Congresswoman, this is your party. I understand it. But does this help Americans to put the IRS on steroids and double their personnel?
It doesn't. It doesn't. You know, you look at those numbers that you broke out and the messaging that's coming out of the Democrats in Congress saying, hey, this will only apply to the wealthy. We're only taxing the wealthy. Well, that's only 1 to 2% of all taxpayers. So why in the world do they need $80 billion and 87,000 new hires in order to go after 1 to 2% of taxpayers? Their math absolutely does not add up, which should be frightening and concerning because this means exactly what you said. They're coming after us. They're coming after entrepreneurs. They're coming after small business owners. They're coming after our middle-class, hardworking Americans. There's no question about that. And then you layer on top of that what you just mentioned. Their criminal division with the power of enforcement of a gun, essentially, and how we have already seen, it's not a theory that the IRS has also, like many of these other federal agencies, abused their power to go after political opponents. We have seen them do this with Lois Lerner under the Obama administration. There were no consequences there, and she was directly targeting blatantly conservative organizations. And so this dangerous trend that we are seeing that happened gradually over years, but everything from the IRS to Department of Homeland Security, their counterterrorism division, the FBI, the Department of Justice, we are seeing how they are more blatantly in broad daylight being weaponized to target political opponents of those in power and anyone who dares to dissent or question or challenge their actions and policies.
Do you realize that their system is so antiquated that I think they were using cobalt, and they can't keep up with the amount of calls? I think they get 1,200 calls per second around the country with people who are confused about our complex tax system, which keeps changing. Do you know that out of all the money that's earmarked for the IRS, only 5 of the $87 billion is for improving the technology? How dumb is that?
It's worse than dumb. This is government bureaucracy at its worst. Rather than actually identifying the problem and saying, hey, how do we more efficiently serve the needs of the American people and increase our ability to deliver and serve them, they are taking our money. This is money that is coming out of our pockets and our paychecks to go and plus up their force and their ability to go and take more money from us rather than actually fixing the inefficiencies in their antiquated systems.
51% of the audits last year went after taxpayers who made less than $75,000. So unless they're going to change their doctrine all of a sudden, I'm pretty sure that the average American is going to feel the scrutiny of the IRS in a way that we're not prepared for, nor do we have the high-priced accounting firms to fight for us for in many cases, unless someone with TurboTax is going to help us out. Thanks so much, Congresswoman. Always great to see you, Tulsi.
Thanks, Brian.
And guess what? Don't make plans for Friday night. You're going to be hosting Tucker, so 8 o'clock Eastern time.
That's what I hear.
Yes. No, you can't get out of it. You're going to be here. Tulsi, thanks so much for joining us. I look forward to seeing you.
Thank you.